Hello, today's question is what to do when an elder refuses to go to a care facility. I am attorney Robert Pecori. I've been an estate planning and elder law lawyer now for 31 years in my family's firm, Pecori and Pecori. So today you will learn tips to address this often difficult conversation with your loved one, practical advice to find a suitable facility, and one important caveat to remember. This is a difficult situation for everyone involved. You may be concerned about your loved one's safety and well-being, but you also want to respect their wishes as to where they want to live. There are a few things you can do to try to convince your loved one to go to a care facility, but it's important to be patient and understanding. It may take time for them to come around to this idea, which is a big change in their life, obviously. So here are some tips that I prepared for you. Number one, listen to their concerns. Why are they refusing to go to the care facility? Are they worried about losing their independence? Are they afraid of being isolated from their family and friends, perhaps? Once you understand their concerns more, you can start to address them with them. Number two, educate them about the particular care facility or facilities. Many people have outdated ideas about what nursing homes are like. Take them on tours of different facilities so they can see for themselves that they are safe, that they're supportive, that they're enjoyable places, that they may actually want to live rather than be alone anymore. One aspect of a care facility that often gets lost in the shuffle is the social aspect of it. Many older folks are isolated and lonely and may not even realize it. The social activities and opportunities at many of these skilled nursing facilities are a great help, or can be a great help to your lonely loved one. My grandmother, for instance, lived in a retirement community. She played cards several nights a week. She went swimming. She did yoga. I'd often call her and she'd say, "Oh, I can't talk. I'm going to play cards or I'm going to play yoga today." I'm convinced that these activities kept her alive a lot longer than she would have lived without them, actually. Number three, involve your loved one in the decision-making process. Let them choose the care facility that they feel most comfortable with. This will help them feel more in control of their situation, which older people don't want to give up control too easily, usually. Also, be patient and understanding. It may take time for them to come around to the idea of going to a care facility. Don't give up if they're negative initially. Keep talking to them and answering their questions, and hopefully they do eventually agree with you. Other options: if your loved one still refuses to go to a care facility, there are other options available. You may be able to hire in-home care providers to come to their house and help them with their needs. You may also be able to find adult daycare programs that can provide them with socialization and activities during the day. Lastly, your loved one needs to understand that this decision can be taken out of their hands, and it's better to be able to pick the place of your choice now. A very common phone call that I get is, "Hey, mom fell and broke her hip. She's been in rehab, but they just called to tell me that it's not safe for her to return home and she has to go to a skilled nursing facility." Placement can be very challenging. How you approach this is up to you, as it's certainly a touchy subject, but sometimes this dose of reality is the best way to convince them of the need to find a place now while they have a choice, rather than having a doctor or another professional take that decision out of their hands. Some additional tips: get support from other family members and friends. Talking to other people who have been through this can be helpful, and they may be able to offer additional advice and support. You can also seek professional help if you're struggling to cope. Talk to a therapist or a counselor, and by that I mean yourself and or perhaps your loved one. They can help you deal with the stress and emotions involved in this, again, difficult situation. So in closing, the most important thing is to work with your loved one to find a solution that works for both of you. Respect their wishes, but also be honest about your concerns. With patience and understanding, you can find a way to help your loved one age safely and comfortably. Remember, you're not alone. There are many resources available out there to help you, including my own website, the Pecori Elder Law website.com. If you need help with placement, talk to an elder law lawyer right away. Besides being able to help you possibly get Medicaid to pay for the care, for instance, I have a colleague who's a placement specialist who can help you determine the level of care that your loved one needs and find you the right facility for them now. Thanks for watching today. If you enjoy our content, please hit the subscribe button. If you have additional questions or comments, please leave them below and I'll get back to you. Thanks. Have a great day.